The new Acterys Excel Online Excel add-in allows you to enter data into Power BI models or into other data sources supported by Acterys, and also edit large tables directly in Excel. The new thing is now that this Office add-in doesn't just work in the desktop Excel, but it equally works in Excel Online. So if you have a browser, you can use the same thing in Excel Online, so you don't need to have anything installed, and you can edit your data directly from the browser, and it also works on Apple Mac environments. The way it works is you just specify the table that you want to work with, and then in the end it's like a pivot table where you can just then choose from the table linked in Acterys what parts you want to use. For example, here calendar year, company, and so on. I can easily switch between them, for example, to switch to another company, getting the new data. And what we, for example, see here now is the intercompany sales in the actuals have been way higher than what we forecasted. So for the new forecast, I want to adjust this. And see now my 40,000 is likely not enough. So what I can do now is I can put in now 70,000. So the data is here shown in thousands. So to make it easier, I can use the shortcut K for 70,000. I want to copy this now across. And if I'm happy with this, I can just check these changes. I see these changes are now here. They were recorded, and if I don't like them, I can even undo them here. Or I can commit them. So now within a few seconds, I have now the data in the database. I can check this in Power BI as well. So here in Power BI now I have a report that's using the same data source. If I click here on refresh, I see now that my new entry is here. If I want to, I can now use all the Acterys feature. For example, now add a comment to it. And I have the new comment now stored here as well. And I can see now the comment is the marker as well and the new data. You also have the option to publish the Excel workbook itself to Power BI with the linked data source. Just click on Publish, and the users can then access it directly in Power BI with all the same features. Another thing that you can do with the new Acterys Excel Online is to edit tables in a very simple fashion, even for very large ones. So I can go here, select the table that I want to use, for example the customers, and I have this table now here. So this is 18,000 customers, so reasonably big. But if you have even larger tables, for example if you're exceeding tables that exceed the Excel limits of 1 million rows, you have now the option as well to filter it. So for example, I could filter now all customers where the gender is male. And in this fashion, you can now edit very large tables in Excel very easily. So now we see here the new filter table with M here, and I could now, for example, change this here, for example, use a formula and update this. And you can see, I can see the changes here. Again, the changes are also visible here. I can undo them if I want to. So for example, if I don't want to add them, I can undo this. And if I publish this now, I can see all changes were made apart from Adam. To double check this, I can now have a look at the table directly. So if I filter this here now to M, I can see that the changes that we've just made are there, apart from Adam that we left out. So this was just a quick overview of the new Acterys Excel Online add-in. It includes all the data entry options, so top down, bottom up, all the flexibility that you have in Excel. You saw it before, copy and pasting, dragging and dropping. All this is included directly live on the data model, and also the option to edit large-scale tables with the flexibility and ease of use in Excel.